We'll start on page 3, the altruistic motivation, once in English and once in Tibetan. All mothers, sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly I will establish them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. Dang wa je pe ja no pa je pe ge dar pa dang dang she ken pe du jo pa je pa tam she ki so je pe ma nam ka dam nyam pe sem chen tam she de wa dang den do na dang jo no du la na me pa ya da pa zo de zhang zhu rin bo she do pa ja. Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Ma she var du luna gisam de wala go du de rine son de nima son de wala go. We take refuge in the kind root Lama and lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the Yidams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Jinsen Zawa Dangar Pa Je Pe Pao Dan Lama Dampa Namla Kyab Su Chi O Yedam Kir Gorgi La So Namla Kyab Su Chi O Sangye Chom Den De Namla Kyab Su Chi O
Beju namla jobsun je o ma be gendu namla jobsun je o ba wo gondo je jong song me o yi je je jan dan den ba namla jobsun je o.
Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path.
Sonje Chodan Zoje Chonam Loi Chanjo Barada Adane Jobson Chen Dage Jenzo Jembe Sonon Je Dola Penje Sanje Doba Hyo.
Page number 6. May all mothers, sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Dewa dan dewe ju dan denbar ju je dongar dan dongar ge ju dan jiwa dongar mebe dewa dan men dewa ju je Nyeren jadai nidai jive danyang la nebar juji. So now page 10.
Page 10. I supplicate those Buddhas intending to pass into parinirvana to live long for as many eons as are.
Oh, I'm sorry, this looks like page 10, 210. So page 10, what is this, page 10A? The short mantra.
The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is adorned with Meru, the supreme mountain. Field I offer it. May all sentient beings attain the happiness of the Buddha fields. To the lamas who possess the three kayas, I offer the outer, inner, and secret offerings with my body, wealth, and all that is visible. Please grant me the supreme realization enlightenment. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offering, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all this I dedicate. Om Guru Ratna Mandala Puja Mega Samudra Saparana Samaye Ahom. Zoye Puji Joye Medo Jara Lingye Nyende Jambande Sanje Shengla Mede Buwa Yen Doge Namda Shende Juba Shu Gozo Yonzo La Me Zonang La Zangzo Indije Nijen Jo Da Le Long Jo Na Se Yong Ye Ne La Me Jo Ge Ngo Zho Zo De Su Chang Ze Wo Da Ju Jian Yao Ba Tang Jie Zui Ye Rang Gun Xin Zuru Wa Ye Ge Wa Zhong Ze Da Ge Jie Za Ba Dam Zhe
Zuo Be Xiang Ju Jin Bo Ngo Mo Ge Zhe Ren Na Men Da La Ben Za Men Ga Sa Ba Sa Ba Ra Ye
Unequaled refuge, ornament of the world. Your fame pervades the 3,000 worlds. You are the victor Vajrasattva without a doubt. I bow at the feet of the Father Jigdan Sumgun. Continually I think of no one but you. Compassionate One, grant your blessings. Dispel the darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I can realize the unelaborated nature of mind. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the two wheels and their combination according to the disposition and likewise the mental capacities of sentient beings.
Good evening. Nice to meet you. I'm happy to what Dharma activities we are together. So that is really special. So I think here Dharma the Vajrasattva pictures. Yeah, that's true. Right, so Vajrasattva is, yes, every Dharma practice purification, purifying our own karma, but principle, this Vajrasattva is purifying specific, negative karmas. Right. So today we are going to Vajrasattva empowerments. So the empowerments, I think there is many different meanings. So mainly is, I think, empowerment is, we call it abhishiga, so I think Sanskrit. So the purifying the karma and pouring into the wisdom. So that means. And also empowerment, I think, sometimes we are the ordinary concept we have, or I am ordinary mind, ordinary person, and the deity is higher. So actually it's our own Buddha nature and the deity is no different. So always we sort of like introduce, or you have Buddha nature, you can achieve enlightenment. So that's mainly introduced to you have Buddha nature. So that is also important. So we can. So in empowerment first, we here first beginning is first I said purifying. So first we practice purification. So this Vajrasattva a little bit different. So but so you visualize this Vajrasattva top of your head. But this leg is, I think, this. What is this? White dara or green dara? And this is, this is green dara. White dara. So, but at least I think if you know green dara, like here one picture. But anyway, so this leg is like a kind of what called extended, like a lower. So then, so first is letter Hong in the Vajrasattva. So this picture you visualize above your head, right? So then the Hong syllable, and then we say together Vajrasattva's mantra. So then it's kind of training, the mantra in heart level, and then sort of like they produce the nectar, wisdom nectar in the Vajrasattva in the body, sort of, right? And then, so the nectar coming through his toe, right back toe, called toe, and through enters your crown chakra. Through actually with the crown chakra, we call center channel. So the nectar go through the crown chakra and through the center channel. So first, like, come into your body. So first you have kind of visualize, or I don't know this English. I'm not good English, so that's. So you visualize or imagine. Your inside is like a negative from your body, your speech, your mind. And also, whatever you have difficulties, or maybe worry, or sickness, or scary, those are become like form of the black substance inside your body, right? So you first visualize. So then the nectar, white nectar, coming more and more and more into your body. So then the white nectar like pushes out your body. So like black substance. So we can do maybe, couple, whatever, 10 times. And then, so end of the, we chanting then so you imagine your body is completely pure, so completely out of the or negativities from body, speech, mind, and sickness. So that's what we do first. So Nido, can you give me this, Pomba? Are you easy? You have practice. Oi che dora dombo zamje ne la na je ne tu zora da ala ye je ne da ba ye ti jin da ke gu te so o ma sarva da da ga da bi ken ga de sa ma ya ye ye o Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manubalaya Om Vajrasattva Dita Me Bhava Me Bhava Subhakayo Me Bhava Anarado Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Bhayanta Sarva karma sudame te de hyaya guru hong ho banga. Well, this may be too much. Da tanga tam banza my ment benze bawa maha samaya sado. Aom Vajrasattva Samaya Manubalaya Vajrasattva Deno Dita Dedo Me Bhava Subhakayo Me Bhava Subhakayo Me Bhava Anarado Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Bhayant Sarva karma sudame te de hyaya guru hong ho bhagavan sarva datanga tham zara mane manza benza bhava maha samaya sado Om Vajrasattva Amanu balaya Vajrasattva deno ba dita dedo me bhava Sudhakayo me bhava Subhakayo me bhava Anarado me bhava Sarva siddhi me bhayant Sarva karma sudame te de hyaya guru hong ho bhagavan sarva datangata Banjara mame manza benza bhava maha samaya sado Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manubalaya Ado Dino Ba Dita Dedo Me Bhava Sudhakayo Me Bhava Subhakayo Me Bhava Anarado Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Bhayant Sarva karma sudame te de hyaya guru hong ho bhagavan sarva datanga tham banjara mane Avama samaya sado Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manubalaya Vajrasattva Ningpo Ditande do me bhava Asudo kayo me bhava Asubo kayo me bhava Anurado me bhava Sarva siddhi me bharayan Sarva karma sudami Zide sheyama guru hum Ha-ho Bhagavan Serva Datanga Banzara Mane Manz Denze Bhava Mahasamaya Sado Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manu Balaya Vajrasattva Ningpo Ditande do me bhava Akayo me bhava Subho kayo me bhava Anurado me bhava Sarva siddhi me bharayan Sarva karma sudami Zide sheyama guru hum Ha-ho Bhagavan Sarva Datanga Banzara Mame Manza Bhava Mahasamaya Sado. So the next one is the Dharma offering to obstructors. So obstructors means there is, I think, two different obstructors. So one is we call maybe external obstructors or different, entities or energy, local spread. So they sort of we are connected to offer to them, and then they protect to us. And also another obstructor, the worst obstructor is our own afflicted emotions, such as anger, jealousy, hatred, worry. So Dharma is all interdependent, so we can Dharma offering, so we may be able to control our own difficulties or unafflicted emotions. So we are doing that, so maybe there's Dharma. Maybe you could hear. Oh my God, Ramakum Sarvadharmane, Adena Doda. Oma Soba Hyoda Sarvadharma Soba Hyoda Domani the Joro Dombanga Dorma Tangi Tobo Mi Basa Pami Badeva Chebriji Vinanga Danyam Barajo, Oma Gar Makum Sarvadharmane, Adena Doda, Oma Hum Peso. Oma Gar Makum Sarvadharmane, Adena Doda, Oma Hum Peso, Oma Gar Makum Sarvadharmane, Adena Doda, Oma Hum Peso. So also Dharma, so they made whatever, Bali floor, but also the Dharma, not only that, so Dharma we have to bless by mantras and kind of meditation, samadhi, and this Buddhas and Bodhisattvas blessing. So then the Dharma transformed into whatever logo deities, obstructors, whatever they need, so they can get.
Omaga Ramagum Sarvadramania, Denivena Dodoma, Beso, Omaga Ramagama, Oma Namesarvada, Gadavalo, Gedema Sambara, Sambara Hong, Namesarvada, Gadavalo, Gedema Sambara, Sambara Hong. Namesarvada, Gadavalo, Gedema Sambara, Sambara Hong, Jum de Ye, Jamala Jandelo, the Ye, wasn't the Mala Jandelo, the Ye, Wagunyam, Jandelo, the Ye, Wadim Jing, Devala Jantailo. Yen, Temojo, Yen, Jumbanam Shazatan, Zimbo Shajan Sawatan, Jojingila Soneba, the Ladamane, Sawa Shajalambodan, the Gentiva Mobodan, Jobandi and Gujola, the Besama Shawatan, Trinity Gibbert. Jing the Nature Jane, the Yanda Sambra Jumbo, Chabon, the Galoga John the Yet, and the Don, so Jim and Jacan, and so there's all a good Johnson, Rankula, Pelona, Shannon about Magic. Jemo Junga Kandake, Lula Mombano Jiva, Nathan Yawasunzula, Don Ju Rank and Yes, they almost somebody on Gran and all my home and go and the other home, Grana, Grana, by Grana, my home and go and the other. So the next is motivation. So both, whatever I think is a teacher and so everyone together. So we want to going to take whatever Dharma activities, not only today. So how to generate it in the bodhicitta, which means so I take these Dharma activities for benefit other sentient beings. So also we are thinking about the ordinary concept we have, okay, me and you is we kind of withdraw up, so just what call this habitual tendencies, sort of like me and I, right? So always our mind. So that's okay. But if, so me always first, I want, and then the second is others. Yeah. So the reality is we thinking of reality is like we thinking we I and me first, but reality is not really you become first. So of course we want happy, right? We wish to happy. So the really important is we have to make happy. We have to understand. And also very important is where comes from the happy.
and also where comes from the suffering or difficulties. So, okay, so with these Dharma teachings, hundreds of volumes, but we cannot read all. But actually this we can, abbreviation, probably we identify easy to understand. So, if me and I, if you have something thinking, first, or I and me, I want this. So same time, and the difficulties there, problems there. So for example, I want happy, Me, I want happy. You have that concept, immediately you see the problems, arise the difficulties. So that's I is source of the difficulty and the source of the problem. So if you let go I and me, basically that's difficult, right? But if you can, you free from the suffering. So also, we really understanding too, So we the Buddhism is really looking into the mind, inside, not really looking outside. So look inside, we can, so analyze, investigating, so the science mostly, take outside, They can say many things, of course, but these days, actually now is even the science, looking into the mind. So actually last, I think 2-3 weeks ago, I went to the conference, Mind and Life in the Phoenix. So there are 700 people come. So probably there's Buddhism, but not really 100% Buddhism. So, but they really benefits, using science, how benefits, So anyway, so this, so we look inside. So I say before we beginning, we want happy, peace, and relax. So first I said me and I. If you arise the concept, And then there is no peace. So many things, difficulties arise. So problems begin. So other hand is, we get love and compassion, right? So we think, ordinarily thinking, love and compassion means benefit for, I can help them, they benefit there. I nothing get anything. Right, we thinking, ordinary thinking. But no. When you have compassion to others, thinking about others, benefit, so that when you have these thoughts, pure thoughts, pure motivation, so that moment you have peace and relax, and maybe they are no scary and no worry. So that's how different. So that I said, really important to more thinking about others, and also that's called inner, practice, but also we have issues and problems or politicals. All that comes from the me and I. Then there arise the problems, or maybe each country, or each person, each community. So right now maybe we cannot change, in the whole world. But we first start just on try to find peace and happy. So anyway, so when we first thinking about, I take empowerments, whatever with Dharma activities, so I benefit all sentient beings. So that's first. And then next one is the recost, the empowerment. So in the Buddhism is kind of like democracy, individual. So even though, like Buddha has said, we cannot make, okay, you have become Buddhism, or you need to, whatever. Lama said, okay, you have to take the empowerments, or I want to teach you. So Buddhism, no. So have to have somebody they want or wish. Then yes, the recost, the Lama can teach. Otherwise, the kind of we cannot force for you to become more Buddhism, or also I said this. Also what call this? The 10 virtues, and these 4 non-virtues, speech, right? So speech is so lying, harsh word, what is divisive, and other chatter. So even though we get truth, other chatter, so like if someone, not someone, so the Lama is teaching, the no one interesting, So that is actually other chatter. To be truth, other chatter. Lama teaching maybe this Dharma, but nobody's listening. Nobody's want, So that's why we kind of, I don't know, rule or whatever system is up to you, recost the teachings, and also if you want take the empowerments, have to have recost empowerments, and also another commitment too. So everybody I say I'm willing to respect Buddha Dharma, and then okay, I'm willing to help other sentient beings. So that's kind of recost and kind of repeat, So first, I think that's we have to repeat. So we have English too, so there you know. So first repeat after me. Gunchen Yehe Pungbojian Sibin Kolo Nam Jongwa Tereng Yibi, Renchenche, Zodala, Gadizor. So I think I'm going first together, so then you do English. Concho Zomla, Dakchamche, Dikpamege, Sosoria, Drove Gela, Jeran, Sanje Changjo, Yi Song, Sanje Chudang, Chongcho La, Changcho Part, Da Jevche, Rang Yan Tony, Rab Drop Chair, Changchub Semne, Jibarje, Changchum Choke, Semne Jejene, Semjian Tamji, Da Ken Zhong Tunier, Changchub Joncho, Yong Jibarje. Okay, so lens or that you okay, so first repeat, first and second line. Yeah, first this one and then this one.
Embodiment of omniscient wisdom. Precious Lord, who has today set forth the jewel-like means to purify cyclic existence. Please bestow your kindness upon me. I take refuge in the three jewels and reveal each and every wrongdoing and non-virtuous action. I rejoice in the virtues of beings and apprehend the enlightened mind of the Buddhas. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until awakening. In order to accomplish the supreme twofold purpose of others and myself, I generate the mind of enlightenment. Having generated the mind of supreme enlightenment, I welcome all sentient beings. Giving rise to pleasing Supreme Bodhisattva's conduct, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of migrating beings.
Okay, so the next one is invite wisdom beings. I think there's two names we call Samaya being and wisdom being. So Samaya being means we are. And then the wisdom being means the today like Vajrasattva. So the reality is, I said Vajrasattvas of Buddha nature of mind, and our Buddha nature is no different. But we don't know. So we always thinking, yes, always we are affect emotions, but also sometimes, maybe just we are ordinary, So then this sort of really become more confident. Okay, now I invite wisdom being into my mind. So now I become, inseparable of the Vajrasattva. So little bit, more confident or more confident to achieve enlightenment or confident practice. So that's why. So first, I think so. You visualize yourself, this picture, image, and then so I reading here, and then I play the drummer. So that time, so this the Vajrasattva. So Vajrasattva is pure land. So east, we call 5 Buddha families, right? 5. So Vajrasattva east, and Vajrasattva is south, and Amitabha is west. Among city, where? Right, so Among city north. Huh? No, Archibia. Archibia is center. Maybe today is the Vajrasattva and Archibia is inseparable. Eh?
Homa so bawa hyada sarva dharma so bawa hyada domba ni de jora dombe ngale dombe ngale dongye serbo yongso jorwa le ale dawe jingora nya yongso kangwe deng to hong garbo le dorje ze ngawa garbo dewa Hong Garwan Samba Yonsa Churwa de Dorje Loma Nawa Jumden de Dorje Samba Gondo Garbo Repe Jaben Jen Heje Cha Ni Empa Dada Rembo Jejen Nazo Jejen Ba Cha Yepe Dorje Zengawa Tokaran Zimba Yongje Yongma Zimba Tuje Yomlan Chuje Yong Ante yuwa jiwe zhewe kora denpa xiawa senpe jimo zhengde xiaobe bangde yoma dorje nyama ngomo mo ye chego den xe yong toba dozi kangwa na kangwa zinpa yaplan chupa tatang rambo che jen riba java de nirwa xia beme samo dongke yaplan chupa dorje yama ne soma yege somle wazaran tu wazaran longmaran chukwa dawen tu be rang yi je ne rang je ne be dorje samba, so you can do the incense. Maybe be dorje samba go song to je chen la tam je go ta ye ge ying du chang chen je nang ba wu chang chen je nang ba da wu jian zo ba da cho ne che rang nam je dorje lo me lu nga ye zom la don chen la ka wa ha ba da sip se ten be mo ba zu Bandar Sado Hong, 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 Bandar Sado Hong. I be shy.
Lens, can you take this one up there? And you can take it there. No, put it up there. Thank you. Di Tam Banza So now you become one. So one means Vajrasattva, and your mind become inseparable and become one. So maybe Nancy can give me one bit. So now you can read this one. So now we're going to the empowerment. So just, I think no need to repeat the whole thing. Just small letters, big letters.
Just the big letters, not the small letters.
All.
All the letters?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you start at here.
Yes. Read it now.
Mm-hmm.
As the Master supplicates with, just as the Vajradhara bestowed empowerment on the Buddhas for the purpose of delivering migrating beings, I request the sources of enlightened qualities similarly to grant this empowerment. The victors of the five families engender the enlightened intent of the empowerment. The Bodhisattvas utter prayers of auspiciousness. The Bodhisattvas sing Vajra songs. The female wrathful ones dispel obstructing of forces. The male wrathful ones defend the 10 directions. And the male and female children of the gods raise parasols, victory banners, flags, and the like in the space above the disciples. A rain of divine flowers, saffron and so forth, falls. Both master and disciples should visualize that empowerment is bestowed on the disciples of the 4 mother consorts, who hold slightly tipped white vases filled with the quintessential nectar, that is the nature of bodhicitta.
Alaye jene tobo ye tejin doge gurezo Mama sarva dada engada ambe genga de somaya ye ho.
So then the next one you received was empowerment. What is that?
Tedara kumbi wang gorwe changju zumjen du ji je gu kongwe ju longma jin du jen rek je ge da ho rek je da ho longma nang so lo lu je ge wo da dang sam je de bo jang.
Holding the vase, the Master bestows empowerment and says, as for this great blessed Abhisheka of Vajradhara, even the worldly gods of the 3 realms pay homage to it. Thus I grant this empowerment, arisen from the essence of the 3 secrets of all the Buddhas. Om Sarva Tathagata Abhishekata Samaye Shriye Hom.
Okay, so then you read the receipt was empowerment. What is it? So this one.
Does everybody read that together?
Yeah, read. No, just you read.
Having been granted consent in this way, defilements and propensities accumulated through the body together with their fixation are purified. All of the consent and blessings of the enlightened form, without exception, are obtained. One is empowered to meditate on the body according to the stages of generation of the deity, that is the non-dual union of emptiness and appearance.
Okay, so now this next one you request. So maybe you need the text. Give me to. Good. So first repeat after me. Dorjien Zimba,
Guje Zamba,
Gonsu Zor, Danen Rola, Pendonte, Ngajo Wankor, Yishichi, Ngodrop Derwa, Dala Zor. Okay. Yeah, repeat here.
Vajra holder, please heed me. For the benefit of migrating beings, please bestow upon me the actual accomplishments of the great wisdom empowerment of speech.
Okay, so now you visualize yourself is Vajrasattva, and also so teacher and Vajrasattva inseparable. So the teacher's heart center, okay, light radiates from the separable of teacher and Vajrasattva. Then this light radiates come from up to the teacher's mouth and enters your mouth, and then this kind of into stay at your heart center. So here this the Vajrasattva mantra or no? No, not that. Yeah, this book they have or no?
Page 80. 88. Page 88 is a 100-syllable mantra of Vajrasattva.
Okay, so now maybe we can read together. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manu Balaya Om Vajrasattva Deno Bade Tande Do Me Bava Sudo Kayo Me Bava Subo Kayo Me Bava Anarado Me Bava Sarva Sede Me Barayanza Narva Garma Sudam Me Zede Yang Guru Hong Banga Sarva Da Da Nga Ta Ban Zara Ma Me Man Zang Ben Zara Bava Samaya Sado Aum Ben Zara Sado Samaya Manu Balaya Ben Zara Sado Dino Ba De Chan De Do Me Ba Sada Kaya Me Ba Yasuba Kaya Me Ba Anarado Me Ba Sarva Sede Me Barayan Sarva Garma Sudam Me Zede Yang Guru Hong Bangawan and Sarva Da Tanga Tam Ban Zara Ma Me Manza Bava Maha Samaya Sado Aum Ben Zara Sado Samaya Manu Balaya Ben Zara Sado Dino Ba De Chan De Do Me Ba
Asudo kayo me bawa yasubo kayo me bawa Anurado me bawa sarva sede me barayan Arva garma sudon me te de she yang guru hong Banggawan Sewa da ta ga ta ban zara ma me man za ban za ba wa ma sa ma ya sa do So last one.
Anybody read that?
No, just read it.
Having been granted consent in this way, defilements and propensities accumulated through speech, together with their fixation, are purified. All of the consent and blessings of enlightened speech, without exception, are obtained, and one is empowered to recite the deity's secret mantra, which is the inseparable union of sound and emptiness.
So the next page, there's a request, so maybe a few minutes. So this, for the speed improvement, so repeat after me. Dorjien Zemba, Onsozo, Nanenrola, Pendon de, Pawo Dorje, Lo Pongje, Lo Chodingzi, Che Dozor.
Vajra holder, please heed me. Courageous Vajra master, please cause me to generate the supreme mind of meditative stabilization for the sake of migrating beings.
Okay, so now is the next one is also same way you visualize Vajrasattva, and also the Vajra that comes from the teacher, from the heart center, come from the heart center, and it dissolves into the heart center. Then you will become body, speech, mind, inseparable of Vajrasattva's body, speech, mind. So that way we maybe a couple of minutes meditate. Lo me ning kara dorje ze nga wa sha ne ya lan so ma ju ti to ji su no wa to ba yi je ke de ba ja dorje sen be to no ni sung ju gong ba la wa. read one. It is granted, I think, last one. Yeah, this one. Having the That's it.
Having been granted consent in this way, defilements and propensities accumulated through mind, together with their fixation, are purified. All the consent and blessings of enlightened mind, without exception, are obtained, and one is empowered to meditate on mind as the inseparable union of clarity and emptiness that is the nature of the deity's mind. Vajrasattva Tenopa Dristadredo Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakyo Me Bhava
Okay, so now you have received the informants. So now we are have to practice. So Dharma practice is kind of familiar, you know. So we so put into our own mind. So yes, of course, you know, blessing, improvements, but it's also very important to practice. So one time Naropa, he said, so my lineage, you know, Naropa, right? Telopa, Naropa. So, so he said, so my lineage is very profound, special, because you can achieve enlightenment one lifetime. But however, he said, if you not practice, so then my lineage is not that special. So yes, I think very important in Dharma practice, and also, okay, so Dharma practice means there is hundreds different, right? So we Dharma practice, you know, recitation, meditation. So this is Dharma practice, and also as well as we kind of regular like work and job. You can practice with your daily life. So through the mindfulness. And also, we are Dharma practitioners, not only Dharma practitioners, so we want happy, relax, you know, peace. So I think this also we found like peace and happy is just have to have own mind. So also not looking for the far away, the peace and happy. So I think peace, happy is looking, not looking, but you using right now, this moment, you know, so you try to be happy and relax. So sometimes I think the mind is too fast, so you worry, you know, so what is next year? What do we do tomorrow? What is happening next year? Or those things, you know, or may I become old? Or may I sick? So yes, we will say we are old, but not looking that. So we can use up right now, so try to whatever you, peace, happy, so using right now, so just a moment, you know, so that's very important. And also, okay, Dharma practice means, I said there's many different things, recitations, mantras, meditation, but also why we need to practice. I said this before, during the empowerment, okay, we are Buddha nature, same as the Vajrasattva. So then what, you know? But we have different is, Vajrasattva and we are. It's different is, we are called temporary obscurations. So which means we have concept, temporary concept, thinking, you know, worry, angry, jealousy. So those are, it's Vajrasattva don't have. So we focus, we cannot stop, our emotions, but we try to reduce. Okay, how we reduce? So everything is we look outside what the problems, right? But problem is, I think, if we see the problem, why they come to us to problem is we're not in our mindfulness. So also why we cannot find the peace and happy, or we want to just, even though like regular work, or why we not enjoy work. So reason is if you don't have the mindfulness, and not together body and mind together. If not together, then it's just difficulties. Then you're not joyful, your work. So, like for example, if your mind and body together same time, that's very difficult. Mind is very too fast, always jump out. But if your mind and body together, so there are no mistakes. If you know mistakes, whatever work, and then you're joyful, peaceful, even though that's a Dharma practice too. So that's very important, This we have to learn, just not this working we cannot work just one day or 1 month. Take time, but every single time, try to mind is slow down, bodies move. That's very important, So whatever you work or study, maybe young, if school, same thing if you just relax and whatever do today, then you're easy to study, easy to memorize, you not forget. And then whatever you do, really peaceful, happy, So also other hand is with difficulties, problems come from is you're physically doing things and your mind is thinking different things. They're not successful. Of course, mistakes. Then you don't like, you don't want. So that's very important with Dharma practitioner, very like meditation and mindfulness, very important. Not, yes, of course, they bring to achieve enlightenment, but also in life, way of the life. They're very important. Of course, I say everyone, we want happy, peace, relax, So that's the source of the peace and happy. So very important. So I think that's it. If you have some questions and comments. Okay, so if you know questions, that's great. And so we going to a short dedication. But also, I think this is very important to practice. So we're doing Vajrasattva. I think I think mostly we have a lot of teachings, received a lot of teachings and teachings and empowerments. So I think yes, of course, those are important, but more important is the practice. So the practice is familiar. We can really inside take with us. Sometimes teaching, we just write down in the books, we forget. So, but also this we call realization. So realization comes through the practice. Of course, we take empowerments, take teaches their blessings, of course, but really is the realization come from through the practice. So also so whatever we have time, so we do practice. Mm-hmm.
So we go to page 157. We recite in English together. Dorje Chang, Talopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Dharma Lord Gampopa, Pagma Drupa, and Lord Drikumpa. Please bestow upon us the most auspicious blessings of all the Kagyu Lamas. By this virtue may I achieve omniscience. By defeating all enemies, confusion. May all who travel on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara. Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind. Where it is unborn, may it arise. Where it is born, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray that the Lama may have good health. I pray that the Lama may have long life. I pray that your Dharma activities spread far and wide. I pray that I may not be separated from you. As Manjushri, the warrior, realized the ultimate state, and as did Samantabhadra, I will follow in their path and fully dedicate all the merit for all sentient beings. By the blessing of the Buddha who attained the three kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging Dharma as such, by the blessing of the indivisible Sangha order, may the merit I share bear fruit. By the virtues collected in the three times, by myself and all beings, and samsara and nirvana, and by the innate word of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Drikumpa Ratna Shri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. Next page. For this realm, encircled by the snow-covered mountains, you are the source of every benefit and bliss without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, you are one with Avalokiteshvara. May you remain steadfast until samsara's end. Embodiment of the three precious jewels, Padmapani, who holds the teachings of the victorious one. Seeing the all-goodness meaning with the wisdom eye, may you who are spontaneously established activities live long for hundreds of kalpas. Noble Manjushri, the Lord of Speech, who manifests to hold the teachings of the Triple Gem, who raises the lamp of the sage's teachings, may you who are the light of the Dharma live long for hundreds of kalpas. Next page. The one known in the Holy Land as Aryadeva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Jotingpa, the heart son of Jigdan Sungun. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. In this age of strife, when the victor's teaching faces hardship, through his powerful Vajra-like conduct, he takes on himself the heavy responsibility of the unbiased teaching. May Garchen, the son of the teachings, live long. Thank you, Drupon. There'll be kata offering, and tomorrow we will come back at 10 o'clock, and there will be the transmission, and will be instructions on the practice, and we will do the practice Saturday and Sunday.
I have a question that just popped up in my head. How connected, this is a
purification practice or a picture provisioning ambrosia.
So we have a candle there and then one.
And pushing out impurities. But how important in this practice also are prostrations? Is it part and parcel of the practice, doing prostrations?
Vajrasattva is no prostrations.
No.
No prostrations. So this is the okay. Vajrasattva is a general practice. Like for example, this Nyingma tradition very important.
Show them where the
And also we are part
Show them where
of
the katas are.
the Ngondo practice. So this one's we say Vajrasattva practice.
So we have the kappa there, my basket, is anyone want to use to?
Yeah, katas are right over here.
You know what the fundamental. stay tonight here?
Yes, I
Oh,
am.
okay. That's okay.
Well, maybe for the whole, to do the whole.
Do without it.